I'm here with Jonathan Darby, and we are at the ALOA Fundamentals, or FOL, training program. Tell us a little bit about your experience this week so far.
It's been pretty good. I mean, I would say that, I didn't really know what to expect. And when we got in here, I knew there was going to be some book learning. That's always part of any class. But I think what I've been surprised by most is just how much hands-on experience I've gotten. And since I didn't have a lot of hands-on experience, it was good for me to get that. So.
Absolutely. So what did you know? What would you rank yourself as when you started here? And what would you rank yourself as now after leaving this 1-week class?
I basically knew next to nothing. I've probably been in the industry for maybe 2 weeks, max. I've done some of the Foley bell saw, courses, which is, again, it's all online. There's no sort of practical application aspect to it. So I would say, ranking myself, I would be an absolute beginner. And I would say after this class, I would say I'm still a beginner, but I've got some good seasoning, like really good seasoning. Like when I go back to my shop, my level of familiarity with everything in there is going to have probably increased, by 20 or 30 times.
Oh, really? So you think when you go home, you could cut a key to code? If somebody brought a key into the shop, you can decode a key.
Yes.
If you don't have the numbers on it, you can master key a lock, which is what we just covered today.
Yes.
We've gone over impressioning.
Yes.
We've gone over lock picking.
Yes.
And so you feel that you could be proficient to where you could start to do a ride along with somebody and really learn how to really be an apprentice, and then take a couple months with somebody or a couple weeks riding in the van and be able to be a proficient locksmith.
Yes, yeah. Like I said before, I would say before I started, I was an absolute beginner, and everything was just new. I didn't even know what I was looking at. Whereas now, if I were in a ride along, you could probably consider me like a beginning apprentice, which somebody that has sort of a background of knowledge where they actually have context for what they're seeing in the real world.
So it'd be worth it for a shop owner to send somebody to a class like this so that they could come back and then start beginning to ride along and catch information a whole lot faster.
Yes. Yeah, I think that you would probably shorten. It might have taken me 3 or 4 months to kind of get this information.
We condensed months into days.
Right. It's been compressed into a week, and so I am ahead of the curve, as they say.
Awesome. Really good. And what do you think of the instructors that we had here? We've had a lot of experienced instructors come.
The instructors are great. Everybody clearly knows exactly what they're doing. There's just such a variety of tips and tricks, that they've gained through real-world experience that they're sharing with us. And these are things probably that would not have been included in a book, but, we're kind of getting to pick up. And, who knows when I would have figured some of that stuff out, years along. So, again, it's almost like a cheat code to kind of advance yourself.
Absolutely. So well worth the investment?
Yeah, I would definitely say so.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Have a wonderful day.
Yes, sir.
If you're looking to become a locksmith, this is the place to start your journey. The ALOA Fundamentals Training Education Week is an excellent course where lunch is provided, and some of the top-tier instructors in the industry are available to teach their decades of knowledge to you and your employees. If you have employees, this is the fantastic opportunity for them to learn and come back to your shop ready to start making your company money. Check out aloa.org for more information.